Okay, as Kelly said, my name's Nicky. This is my third MACA 200 ride, and I'm so thankful to be able to let you all know that I'm one of the 86 yellow flaggers here today. I'm a cancer survivor. It's why I'm riding today, the reason I'm on this stage tonight, and that's because of the endless hours of research that helped me fight this disease. I'm here to share my journey and how the most harrowing day of my life shaped my future and inspired me to say yes to every opportunity, no matter how scary. If you'd have asked me 5 years ago to step on this stage, the answer would have been a hard no. But today's different. Having survived cancer has shown me that I possess a level of courage and strength that I never knew I had. My journey began in 2019, and after years of relentless pestering from my sister to get a pap smear, I finally did it. I then flew out to Europe with my partner, where we spent 5 weeks having the time of our lives. On our return, there was a letter from the doctor asking me to book an appointment to discuss abnormal results. And a couple of days later, though, my worry was eased as I found out that was very common, but to rule anything sinister out, I had a colposcopy. And this is when the news started to get worse. The cells they found indicated there was precancerous tissue, and a biopsy was now needed. I honestly thought, though, that this biopsy would be the end of the process, but 1 week later, I answered a call at work and was told the devastating results. I had cervical cancer. So my partner has always been the most positive and calming influence, reminding me to take one day at a time, and eventually we would receive positive news. So you can imagine how I felt as I was about to call him to let him know I had cancer. So the sheer knowledge you're forced to absorb quickly on how cancer treatment works was daunting. I distinctly remember the time that it all hit home when we were at Charles Gardner Hospital, following signs to the cancer centre for a PET scan. Just remember thinking, the cancer centre? Seriously? So I needed to have a radical hysterectomy, and during surgery I had lymph nodes removed. The cancer hadn't spread, so thankfully I didn't need to have chemotherapy. After surgery, though, for the next 4 years, I had numerous checkups, and each time I received the wonderful news that all was clear. Still, waiting for those results brought its own kind of anxiety. Yellow flaggers, I'm sure you know what I mean. I had incredible support from family and friends. My sister was amazing. Every morning I'd wake up to her inspirational quotes and texts that made such a difference to my positivity throughout this process. However, I carry a huge sense of guilt for the pain my decision not to have regular smears caused her. My partner Porrick and I have been together for 20 years. And I'll be eternally grateful for him being by my side through every appointment, every day in hospital, and every day since. And I know we all think the same about our loved ones, but I'm truly the luckiest human in the world to have had him through all of this. Thank you for riding with me again this year. Earlier this year, on March the 4th, at 10:41 a.m., I received the most wonderful call. The positive news that we'd been waiting for so long was finally here. My latest smear results were clear, and I was being discharged. In an instant, I was free from all the worry and all the anxiety. So what did I learn? My life after cancer is now very different. Life is more meaningful. My diagnosis has taught me to believe in myself and has given me the confidence to follow my true path. In 2020, I resigned from my 20-year career in hotel management and returned to uni, and I'm now in my final 2 months of my Master's in Clinical Exercise Physiology up at Murdoch. So from a pathological point, I've recovered. Mentally, it's a work in process. So this year I started to take control and began training for an event that will test me both physically and mentally, in the hope that it will provide me with some closure on the last 4 years. So the countdown is on to December the 3rd, where I'll head down to Bostleton and complete my first Ironman. I will. Importantly, doing this ride each year gives me a platform to raise the awareness and the importance of regular screening with family and friends. We're so fortunate in Australia to have the capacity to detect so many diseases early, Remember, early detection significantly increases your chances of survival. So before I go, friends, I'm going to ask you all to do two things. If you are due or overdue for a screening, please jump online tonight and make the appointment with your GP. If that's not possible, set a calendar reminder on your phone for Monday morning. Please don't dwell on it. Please don't put it off like I did. Just get it done. And secondly, have conversations with the special people in your life. You know, the ones that you'd say you'd do anything for, your partner, your children, your siblings, your parents. Check in with them and find out their barriers and see if you can help. And finally, please be as relentless as my sister was, because in doing so, you could save their life. Thank you.